Hey there, Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly channeled message for April 14th, 15th to the 21st, 2024. The energy feels like it has lifted significantly. At least that's what I've been feeling. Doesn't hurt that there's a lot of beautiful sunshine out there today. Let's get into it. Let's see what my spirit guides have to share with us today. We start this week with breathe into your power. We may have felt a little powerless since the eclipse as so much energy has shifted and moved in both our physical beings and our spiritual, our etheric being. They're showing me like shaking up a martini or a cocktail and how there's so much that's bubbling to the surface. There's so much that's being swirled around, but there's very much this awareness that things are popping up to make things make sense. As much as maybe leading up to the eclipse, that 4-week period where we just kind of were like, what is happening? It feels like there's some clarity on that we have been guided to a certain place and the healing has been layer after layer. And we are finally at a spot where we're starting to get those ahas, those moments of like, this is what's going on right now. But more than that, there is this piece where I feel like there's more paths. They're showing me not just the fork in the road, but multiple paths that are available to you right now. And it's interesting because often we have the easy and the hard. This time they're showing us that there are so many options out there. There are so many directions that you can choose to go into. And it's just a matter of what it is that you want to achieve, which comes to that place of clarity. It's like when we stop shaking, everything starts to settle out. Heavy things settle to the bottom, the lighter things maybe float to the top, but in general, it gets clearer. It's about honoring each of those layers, those components, in a way that feels good for you, but also in a way that is creating a depth of healing and embodiment. Embodiment seems to be like the word right now that that keeps coming up. It is this piece of embodiment. You have been given a lesson. Now you have to embody that lesson. You have to live that lesson and hold those parameters, those boundaries, those things that you learned, that wisdom in your day-to-day life. They're saying this is what opens up many pathways, many doorways. We are in a moment of opportunity that will last several weeks. The energy has lightened, although you may or may not have gotten that lift yet, but it's coming, I promise. The energies have lightened and the vibration feels very like a really good bass line. Like it just is ebbing and flowing, and it's this beautiful wave that you can step into and really find the rhythm of your own being, the rhythm of your own energy, and begin to really ask the important questions. Now, that also takes being really clear on what it is you want to do and what you want to achieve. And sometimes we get lost in the pieces. So is losing weight about feeling better or looking better, or is it actually about getting healthy? I always like to say, I want to be seen. Being seen is what I need to do, but the reality is getting seen means the message gets out to more people, which means in reality, my business has the opportunity to be more successful. So we have to get really clear because we often look at the symptoms of things and we don't actually look at the root problem or the root cause, like the root thing that we actually want. What is it that you actually want to do? Losing weight is the thing, but there's a lot of reasons why and what it's going to give to you in that. I want to have a successful business because I want to have more freedom in my life. And yes, money is part of that, but ultimately I want more freedom in my life. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to spend a lot of time with my family. Freedom is the goal. Okay, they're like, get back on track, Shanel. They're showing me the winds of change. The leaves are blowing. And it's funny because they're showing me beautiful tropical palm trees versus, what's outside of my backyard, which I truly appreciate. It's like this warm tropical breeze that is blowing in. And I even, this way, have tropical palm trees on my shirt today. Again, there is huge opportunity to change direction, to amplify, to evolve, to expand right now. The issue with this is that two things. One is you need to be crystal clear. The clearer you are, the more direct the route will be. The other part of that, number two, is this piece of being grounded and connected. When we are not present and aware of the feelings and emotions, aware of the sensations in our body, we are disconnected from what is going on. When we are in that place of being very connected, and I just totally got a tap on my shoulder. Thank you. I know some days I'm disconnected. When we are fully connected and present, the messages flow through. So the question for you is, how do you get yourself to that place? And I get it. We can't all be that way 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's okay. But if you're spending a lot of your day in a place of presence, it's going to open up a lot more awareness to the things you need to see, do, hear, feel. When we are conscious, when we are feeling, when we allow, because we are a society that loves to shove things back down again. Oh, I don't have time for that right now. I don't need to feel that emotion right now. Let me just shove it back down again. That is not helpful. That thing is coming up. Fear, anxiety, joy, all of it is coming up to tell you something. If fear is coming up, it's asking you to pause and create safety. So how do you create safety in that moment? And often it's reflecting on, is there something to be afraid of? And do I need to do anything differently to come into this? If you're having joy rise up, then take awareness of what you are doing in that moment. Is it something that you need to do more of in your life? They are saying that there is this stream of consciousness that's just coming down at us. And if we are willing to be open and allow it to receive, that there is so many answers, there's so many directions, there's so many messages, and it's all taking you to that place that you want to go. So get clear about that place that you want to go. How do you want to feel on the daily? What do you want to achieve? What does success mean to you? What does joy mean to you? What does happiness mean to you? What does freedom mean to you? All of those things are directing you to where you need to go right now. So pay attention. There is no time for negative Nellies right now. So if you need an uplift, reach out to someone that can help you on that journey. It is time to find the positivity. It is time to find direction. It is time to make decisions to take you in the direction that you need to go, to create more safety and security, to create more joy and love, to create more freedom and abundance in your life. All right, rant done for the day. I'm all about that energy this week. That sounds pretty darn good. I can do that. It sounds good, right? Okay, a lot happening for me this month, and I'm just doing a lot of background stuff right now. And so there was no April newsletter. Again, I will say that one more time. Watch for the May newsletter. There is going to be some past life regression stuff coming out in there, and just some different things. So make sure you're on the newsletter list. If you sign up for the newsletter list, you get my free guided meditation, Meet Your Future Self, which is beautiful for manifesting. Could be really helpful right now. So jump over to my website, fromtheheartandsoul.com, and check that out. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for being here. If you can energy exchange with me, I would greatly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment, just interact. I need that. You need that. And costs you nothing, just a few moments of your time. And I greatly appreciate it. And love responding to your comments and DMs and all that good stuff. So thank you for being here on my spiritual journey and allowing me to be your spiritual tour guide today. From my heart and soul to yours. Until the next time, bye now.